Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming, my friends. So today we're going to show you how to use a Dualsense controller. Well, this is the Dualsense Edge to use your Xbox wheel to play Gran Turismo. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into your settings. You're going to go into controller settings. You're going to go up here and you're going to have the steering set to motion sensor. Okay. Now I've been doing this for about 10 minutes or whatever, and then I decided, yeah, we're going to make a video. So basically is what we're going to do is we're going to have our controller sitting right here on our wheel. We're not using the pedals or anything, so let's go ahead and show you. Yeah, but that microphone's got to move a little bit. Dude, and this feels pretty dang good, actually. So, like some turns, like these really sharp ones right here, if you're coming in a bit too fast, it's going to be a little bit hard to readjust the brake. But if you get used to it, then you can at least be able to explore or at least enjoy doing some laps. You know, maybe racing some of the AI in here. See, like that one right there. If you don't get your brakes perfect before you go into a turn, you can use shifting on this. Because you can use your bumper buttons, because they are kind of a little bit easy to get to. You know, you just click them like that because it's like the rear view or whatever. So you can definitely still use that to your advantage. But I mean, in terms of like steering, like this is actually pretty dang close, man. I got to give Polyphony Digital props, because this steering, like it feels good. Like you move it just a little bit and like you're steering that car, man. I got to give them props, man. This actually feels fairly decent. So yeah, dude, you don't got to spend all that money. It's not going to feel exactly like that, but you still, because of the Dualsense, like you're still feeling the vibrations and stuff on the wheel. Like you could still feel that. It'd probably work better without the Dualsense Edge, honestly, because all the extra buttons and stuff on here. But for the most part, like this doesn't feel like a terrible experience. Like this actually feels pretty dang good. Honestly, this here is probably how I would do it if I do decide to pick up that PSVR 2. I just kind of want to see how that thing's gonna shake out, man, before I invest $550 in that. Because if I do buy that, it's literally for this game. And I was honestly contemplating actually buying a PlayStation wheel as well, just to do that. I do have some other PlayStation games. You know, I've got a Assetto Corsa Competizione on here too. So I mean, it's not like I don't have access to all the games I want to play. But yeah, I mean, I'm really thinking about getting that PSVR headset and letting my wife and the kids just have the meta to play around with. Because, I mean, the PlayStation VR is hooked up through a wire, and so I'd be in here playing that. So on this particular wheel that I have, this TX with the Ferrari thing, the Dualsense kind of fits perfectly. If I was going to use this like for anything, like for actual like trying to race or something, I probably would try to find a way to just like put a Dualsense on there, like a regular Dualsense, and not use my Edge. But I was like, wow, man, when I started playing this, I was like, I wonder if that would work, man. I wonder if that would work, and I wonder how it would feel. I wonder if it would feel like I'm steering. And believe it or not, man, it really does. The only difference is you're using your fingers for your gas and your brakes, so it's like interesting. But you are still feeling all of the like the rumble strips and everything else. Like you're still feeling them. It doesn't feel as good as it does on your wheel, but I mean, at least you're still feeling some sort of feedback. So that's actually pretty good. And if you look closely, my hands are the exact same as his hands on the freaking wheel setup, man. It's almost like I was looking at it, I was like, oh my gosh, man. That's seriously creepy, man. It's like they had this planned. They're like, yeah, man, them Xbox guys, they bought their Xbox wheels. They're gonna be able to play our Gran Turismo on their wheels, and Like, you see what I mean? Like, this feels fairly smooth, man. Like, the steering on here feels pretty dang good. Like, you could probably, man, this is literally my third lap. My third lap trying this. I did not try this. I did one full lap, and then I did that half a lap, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, dude, I need to make a video on this, dude. I want to save some people some money, man. If they can do this and they can do it right and be able to enjoy this experience without having to buy like another wheel, because let's face it, man, Turismo's pretty fun. This game looks incredible in this view with a cockpit cam. Like it's like there's nothing else that looks this sharp and this crisp with this much detail in it on the PlayStation 5, man. There just isn't. Assetto Corsa looks pretty dang good, but yeah, I don't know, man. Especially in here. Like, this Nordschleife looks pretty dang good in this game. I just wish they would have actually had real trees this time, you know? My complaining about this game is probably not that good. My issues are not. I mean, it looks fine. It definitely doesn't look like what I would expect a next-gen racing simulator to look like, but it does look pretty dang good. When you put it up against the competition on the PlayStation, bro, this... You notice how I'm not saying anything about like Xbox or PC? Like, when you put this up against the competition on the PlayStation 5, there is no better looking experience, man. There's just not. And that's a good thing, man. Like, the Gran Turismos and the Forzas should look better than everything else on the console, man. They should. There's just no reason for them not to. They need to show off these consoles. They need to be that. So I think I'm back to where I was when I started the video, man. Like, this is actually not a bad experience. This is how I'll be playing Gran Turismo for a while. I might actually end up picking up another wheel setup for this, but as it sits right now, man, this is actually not bad. I just paid $200 for this troller, and man, it's got me playing this PlayStation a lot freaking more because of just how much better the experience feels. See, right there, man, if you're not coming in fast, like short enough, it's a little bit hard to get back on that brake. So that's like the only downside I've felt for this so far is that brake, man. If you're too far tilted and you can't seem to get your finger back over there to well, I mean, I guess you can. I guess I just don't try. I just give up on it. I feel like I'm going slow or something. But yeah, you can. Oh, yeah, see? Okay. Whoa, we're gonna crash! Oh, I got on that throttle a bit too much. This Dualsense Edge is pretty freaking nice. I love how the triggers feel on here. The triggers feel so much better on this controller, man. Everything feels better. Even the haptic feedback feels better. And you can definitely feel that in this wheel, so it's pretty nice. It actually... Yeah, look at that, man. Whew. This is great. This is pretty dang good, man. For a makeshift experience, bro, this is pretty freaking good. I almost want to just kind of like, not tape, but find a way to like fix this to my freaking wheels so that I can so that I'm not trying to hold it the whole time. I mean, it does sit pretty firmly on there. I just, just kind of pushing towards it. Like, this is pretty cool, man. This is pretty cool. I can use my Xbox wheel. How to use your Xbox wheel to play Gran Turismo 7 without spending any money. This is pretty cool, man. Yeah, dude. I mean, obviously, man, if you're a racer or sim racer or anything, like, you can tell right now just by how this car is moving and stuff that that this is actually working pretty well. Like you can actually, like, yeah, dude, I could feel that rumble strip. This is great, man. Like, it's not like the best force feedback. Like, there is actually no force feedback, but you are feeling that rumble and stuff. So that does kind of help, you know, give you some sort of a, that does give you some sort of a feeling, you know what I mean? Like, you can feel that, you can feel, so it does help. It's not what you would be getting out of any of your other games, but this is a very cost-effective way to be able to play Gran Turismo and still be able to use your wheel and not have to worry about the joysticks. This is the only way I'll play it now, unless I actually buy a TGT or something, you know, to play it on. Yeah, I don't want any of those other views, sorry. So I'll finish this lap and then I'll post this video. But this is pretty cool, guys. This is actually pretty freaking cool, man. I'm glad this thing works as good as it does. I'm glad it feels pretty dang good. Like, this feels pretty nice. I'm surprised at how good this feels. If you got an Xbox wheel and a Dualsense and GT7, yeah, give this a try. Give this a freaking try. This is so nice. Yeah, this is great. I mean, I'll do some more tracks like this. I'll make some more videos on this. But, dude, this is fun. Well, I mean, if a bunch of you guys watch this. Alright, here you go, man. Here's that lap. Boom. Alright. So, if you guys like this content, man, don't forget to like and subscribe. That is the DualSense Edge. Just using the wheel, man. Just setting it on there and turning it. Dude, that is so cool. I'm so glad that I figured this out, man. That is awesome. See you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Come on, let me just push the button.